mini catalog. If you need a free mini catalog, I'm happy to send one to you. Just shoot me an email. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to make a box for a gift. So I'm going to use my scoreboard, and I need 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. So this is a piece from the Twitter Pated collection. So I'm going to, this is the side I want showing, so I'm going to flip it over and score on the back. So I'm going to start with the 12 by 12 piece of paper, and for this is going to be the lid. So I'm going to scooch it out from the edge a little bit, okay? Because I want the lid to be bigger than the base. So in order to have that happen, you have to move it out just a little teensy bit from the edge over here. Okay, and then I'm going to score it at 2 and 10 1/8. Sorry, I know you can't see it all on the film, but my camera is too low. It needs to be raised so you can see more. And then I just turned it 90 degrees, and I'm just gonna score it again on the same 2 and 10 1/8. I'll show you where that is over here. 10 1/8 is right here. Okay, so I'm going to set this piece aside. And then for the base, I'm just using a piece of Pretty in Pink paper. The coordinating color for this is actually Blushing Bride, but I didn't have a 12 by 12 piece of that. So we're going to score this, we're going to put this flush with the edge, and we're going to score this at 2 and 10. The diagonal, and I really like that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So they've been taking, instead of leaving this full tab, they've been cutting it at a diagonal here, so that when you fold it in, if it's a little bit higher than the edge of the paper, it doesn't show. So I'm going to just go ahead and do it with this one and show you what I mean. I suppose you could actually okay, so now I'm going to make a topper for the top of this box. So my box goes together like this, hopefully. Oh yeah, there. Okay, so it goes together like that. That's the bottom. Okay, and now I'm going to make a topper to go on top of here. Okay. So I've pre-cut this stuff out, well, most of it. I've cut this, the top of my box is 8 by 8, so I've cut this piece of Baja Breeze, which coordinates at 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. Then I cut this piece of Basic Gray at 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. So I'm just going to put these two together. Okay. And just line it up here best I can and put it on. Okay, then I have a piece of this beautiful Blushing Bride pleated ribbon. I love this stuff. I do the pleated ribbon myself with my sewing machine. but it's a lot of work, so I tend not to do it as often as I would like to. So now in the Occasions Mini, you can just buy this pleated ribbon already done for you. It's wonderful. So all I have to do is put adhesive on it and lay it down. Okay, so I'm just gonna, okay, that's not working. So let's try, okay. So then I'm just gluing this down. You could sew it on if you wanted to. You could use, the snail doesn't really work on it. You really do need glue, and I'm out of our multi-purpose glue. So anyway, that gives you the little pleated ribbon down the side. Okay, so then I am going to stamp this, and it's going to go here. So let's get started on that part of the project. I've pre-cut a piece of Whisper White paper at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. This stamp that I'm using is from Take It to Heart stamp set, just this one. It's in the Occasions Mini, and I'm going to use Stays On ink to stamp it. There we are. Okay. And I could just leave this like this on this 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 paper, but I don't want to do that. I want to make this box really pretty and show that I put a lot of work into it. So I am going to use the Big Shot and our new framelits. Okay. So this is the framelits hearts. They are all different size hearts, and the largest one has scalloped edge, which is really cute. I'm going to use this heart. This heart is designed to go with the stamp set and fits perfectly around this stamp. Okay, so you need the cool thing about these framelits is you don't have to buy anything extra. You just buy the framelits. They're $26.95, which is a great value because you're getting lots of different size hearts with them. So when you get your Big Shot, it comes with the multi-purpose platform. So you're just going to put that down. You're going to set one of your clear plates on top of the multi-purpose platform. Gosh, that's hard to say. Then you're going to put down your image that you've stamped. One edge of your framelit is raised, so the raised edge goes down. So you're going to place that on top of your image and center it the way you want it, right over your stamped image, okay? And then you're going to take your other clear, well, mine's not very clear anymore, but you're going to take your other clear plate and set it over the top. And you just want to kind of set it straight down so it doesn't move the framelit. Okay, and then you're just going to run it through your Big Shot machine, just like this. I kind of hold on to it as it goes through because I've had been cutting multiple framelits in one. Like if I have a 6x6 piece of paper in here and I want to cut more than one heart at once, they will wiggle around if you don't hold them still. Okay, so now you just take off the top of your, and it pops out just like this, and you have a perfect heart around your image. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let me set this stuff aside. I've got all my ink ready, my blender pen, and I thought I had a piece. Here's a piece of scratch paper, and that's what I'm going to use to clean my pen off with, okay? So I want to make my bird blue and gray. So I'm going to start with Baja Breeze, and I'm just going to come in and do his head. is I'm going to use crumb cake ink with a sponge dauber. Really pretty. Okay, and then, so now I'm going to go back to this paper that we layered earlier with my ribbon, which is dry now. And then I went ahead and I cut a piece of 4 1/4 Baja Breeze and another piece of my Twitter painted that's 4 by 4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Well, okay, wait. I'm going to adhere this first. Let's put this way. Put this down like this. Okay, and then dimensionals on the back of here. So I want it to pop up from and then I'm going to cut this out. Cut out, and I'm going to add it here. So I think I'm going to put the bird here like this, and then I'm just going to put this here like this. I think I need to ink the edges. I'm going to go ahead and use crumb cake so that it matches the heart. Oh yeah, this looks much better. Adding the ink. And I'm going to put these both on dimensionals. And I'm going to put this right here, kind of across the bottom of that heart. Love that. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere it to the top of my box. Okay, here's the top of my box. I'm just going to center this over. And stick it down. And then I'm going to turn it this way and I'm going to rub it from the back, the inside of it. Okay, so there you have it. Now I've got a really cool, very pretty special box to give a Valentine's gift in. I think this just turned out really beautiful in the end. Wasn't sure about it as we were going through. Anyways, thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.